You ever have that feeling where you know the conversation, it's time it stopped? Or someone is just going on and on about something that you know it's just sort of them on a rant, or they're not mindful of the time period or other people. They're really into what they're saying. There's all kinds of variables. Now, this is a technique that I made up that works exceptionally well. You just tell somebody to shut up. No, I'm kidding. You actually do not. This is an energy trick. I teach a lot of these in my healwithcarol.com energy healing space that's online, where I teach a lot of different little tricks that can be used to the benefit of all involved. Now, you need to get off a phone call. You need to leave a party or an event. Maybe someone's talking too long at a funeral or somewhere where they're just not being mindful of the time, and something good now is kind of moving sideways because they're not in touch with the bigger scenario happening, especially the people they're speaking to. Maybe you want to get out of a meeting and it's just carrying on without a lot of productivity. So it's anything that just, it feels correct to help move it along. Using the phrase, this just needs to wrap up. This needs to wrap up. It's time for this to wrap up. That's how I created this technique, because that phrase, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. We use the phrase, God, I wish this would wrap itself up. I wish it would wrap up. So I decided to play with this several years ago. And what I did is the image of a package with a bow is what came to mind in this experience of wrapping things up. Now, I don't use a actual physical illustration when I'm prompted to use this technique. I don't throw this in front of somebody. I just wanted you to see visually what I'm referring to. What I'll do is I'll actually imagine a box, a gift, just a regular box, doesn't even have to have wrapping paper on it. And in my mind, I imagine wrapping a bow around it, tying the bow, and then I throw the wrapped package into their energetic space with the intent it's time to wrap it up. Works all the time. I was just informed by my son. In fact, he's behind the camera here. Just say it, they'll hear you.
Okay.
I didn't know I was the recipient of a lot of wrap it up packages.
So the story goes, when we're on a Zoom meeting, I will send my sister Anne, who's also in the meeting, emoji of a present to act like
Okay,
this.
that works too.
So,
And text her? Or is it in the chat room?
It's in the chat. It's a private
It's even
message.
there? Oh, a private message. Does it work?
Yes.
No harm done. I'm one that apparently he said you're very passionate about what you're talking about, so maybe it's off topic, or they've all got it. I don't need to repeat myself. So well done. Well done. And I had an experience of doing this. My daughter Ann. She was in a church meeting, and no fault to the speaker, but the biggest thing is they weren't paying attention to the time, and it was going over, and it was time to wrap it up. Because it's like when we're not being mindful of the bigger scenario, when the attention's on us, it's really important that we have a sensitivity to those we are involved with, and we're mindful to what's best for all concerned. And this particular person was not in that level of awareness. So she kept throwing these wrap it up energy packages into space, and nothing was happening. And she finally decided to get a stop sign that we see in the United States, stop. And she threw the stop sign right in front of his face. And in that moment, he looked up, saw the clock, and went, oh, wow, I didn't know this much time had gone by. And he wrapped it up. So sometimes it takes a little extra measure to support the experience for all involved. When used with good intent and honor of the other person, it's a benefit for everyone, and particularly in taking care of your own needs in phone calls and situations where you've not been, it may be awkward to say something. This is a real polite way of shifting the energy so that you can wrap things up and move on to what wants to happen next. Thanks for watching. I'm Carol Tuttle. I'd love to continue to support you. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much supporting this channel. It gets my videos out to more people to help more people. It's free. If you want to pay for my paid content, healwithcarol.com is my online healing center that's only $69 a month. Will help you make major shifts in your life with multiple healing plans, several phenomenal courses with group supported experiences that will aid you creating an amazing life. It's worth every $69 worth of money that you pay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, and use this technique and then come back and share in a comment how it worked for you. We'd love to hear about your successes with it.